Hi, I'm Lily and this is my first video. This is something I've been wanting to do for quite a while, but I've not really had the time or the funds to start supporting it. But now I'm in college and I have a lot more time, quite a bit more money and the confidence to start something like this. So to start off with, I'm going to need some sort of theme. I've considered anime reviews, band reviews, makeup tutorials, gaming, but I decided the best way just to wrap it all into one would be to do vlogs. That way I've got a bit of everything mixed in and I have a fairly big range of things I can concentrate on before I manage to narrow it down to something that I really like to do. So to start off with, I thought I'd do a Q&A video. Now I want it to be half interesting, so to just cover the overview, I'm Lily Tiger, I'm 5'3", I'm 17, I have blue eyes and I have 2 friends. Well, a friend and a boyfriend. This is dyed. Naturally I have sort of a gingery blonde hair. I'm not actually sure, only because I dye my hair a lot, and in the pictures that I see that my mum gives because when I'm a little kid, I'm ginger, but when my roots come through from this, the blonde, so I'm not actually sure what colour hair I have. My mum's very blonde and my dad has black hair, so I have no idea. Now for the Tumblr questions. Favourite YouTuber? For this I'd have to say Jacksepticeye. Mainly because Jack does gaming a little bit differently. Most people just focus on themselves, it's about them playing the game, what they think of the game, whilst Jack does it properly and he's not just messing about and he's like, this is the game, he gets it done quickly, completes it quickly, but as comedy it's not really boring, so it's really fun to watch, quite fast paced, and I don't know any other YouTubers that are quite that efficient and do it that well. He's really fun to watch and it's like you know him. That it doesn't seem like he's getting paid to do that, it feels like he's actually doing it out of his own time for you, like for you sitting on the other side of the camera, and that's something that must be so hard to achieve and I really appreciate that for him, and that's why I'd have to say Jack as my favourite. What one thing can put you off somebody completely? It'll be when you try to speak to someone and they give you really short answers. When you're really trying, you ask long questions and you get an answer like yes, no, haha. And that's because I'm quite shy and nervous myself, and it takes quite a lot of effort to try and speak to someone, to think of the questions, to keep the conversation going, and when you get such short answers like that, it makes you feel like you haven't tried hard enough or that they don't want to speak to you, which is probably the case actually, now I think about it, and I'll explain a lot if they don't actually want to speak to me. No, but on a serious note, if someone's trying to speak to you, you make the equal amount of effort back, because they might be trying so hard just for your friendship and you should really appreciate that, as even if you don't like them all that much, that at least give a friendly answer and not just a yes or a no. How many hours a week do you spend exercising? You only need to look at me for a few seconds to know that exercising isn't my thing. I lie in bed till I'm just seconds away from peeing myself to go to the toilet, even when I'm really hungry and I need to get food, and trust me, I like food a lot. That once again, I'd rather just lie down and wait till I'm on the edge of passing out before I need to move. So I'm not going to take hours out of my week to move willingly. And before you start off with a fat comment, yeah, I know. All these questions range from what's your favourite colour or describe your last sexual experience, and I don't think that's very PG. Do you have a strange talent? Well, I like this one because, yeah, I do. I wouldn't really call it a talent because it doesn't help me in any way and it's not impressive, but I can close my nostrils. That's just because I thought that was normal, that everyone could do that, but I've never actually met someone that can do it. And so try that, tell me if you can do that, because I want to know someone else that can do that too. I always put it down to like reverse evolution, like maybe I'm a bit caveman, because mum says it's like I'm a fish, and that when the flood comes that I'll be able to breathe underwater because I can close my nostrils. Which I'd like to believe, but I really just think it's because I have really tiny nostrils and yeah, I can just shut them at will. And the same with my ears, not that I can show you that, but I can close my face. What am I doing myself? Is my real name Lily Tiger? The answer is yes, it is the name my mother gave me, and it's actually all one first name, like Lily and Tiger's hyphenated, I don't have a middle name, the full thing is Lily Tiger Thomason. I like it a lot, it's a good name, and I'm not just adding it to seem cool because that's one thing that I know I'm not. What is your favourite anime series? It's one that's on Netflix, which usually means it's really bad, but this one was actually decent, and that is Kill la Kill. In terms of plotline, it's pretty similar to other animes, the whole school the whole hierarchy, fighting, some secret you need to find out that's family involved, with some best friend who's more comedy based. However, the art's really good and it's quite action packed. It does drag on a little bit more than it should, but it's still really enjoyable, and I think it's still really enjoyable, and I would recommend watching it if you haven't already. It is a really popular series with a really big fan base, which can be better or for worse depending on what you like. Now that's it really, because all those questions were really bad. I feel like this is going to be really short, but it's my first try, my first attempt, and I think I've done okay considering. So that's it for today, and thank you for watching. It's the name my mother gave